Spotlight bright on Texas, on the dance song tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step I shine. Yeah. Every smooth move got perfect time. And July 31st, the city's on.
All right, I'm about to. Good morning, y'all. I'm about to send my invites out. So give me just 1 second. This is the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. And it is a good morning. I have went for a walk. I'm already sweaty. Already sweaty this morning. We found a program for Devin. I've been excited about that. I'll send it to you. I sent it to you. Oh, let me go back to StreamYard. Okay. Good morning, y'all. I'm on here like I'm not on the show.
Every day. Okay.
I'm on here like I'm not on the show. I mean, yeah. Because I'm already hot. Ooh, sweaty, sticky. Ooh, a little sticky. Got a busy work day today.
Okay.
Busy work day. I don't even think I have any breaks today.
Right.
I usually have 15 minutes between each one of my clients, but my clients been trying to go up use their 15 minutes. I'll be like, our timing is up. Our timing is up. I said, our time. They don't be trying to hear that. Anyway, look what we got this morning. Great. I sent Grace a link. Let Grace know I sent her the link.
I know I'll finish with this.
Oh, okay. Look what we got in here this morning, y'all. Trophies. Look at this. You can take home, and some people coming from outside of Texas, you can take back a piece of Texas. You got somebody coming from Mississippi. You got somebody coming from Atlanta. They trying to come home and take them a piece of Texas back.
Chicago, Dallas.
Right, I'm talking about some competitors.
Yep, I know.
Some competitors from Dallas, Mississippi, Atlanta.
This is the second place trophy.
We need one from Baton Rouge. That one guy, he just competed in ISVC, but I haven't talked to him yet. Let's see. But hopefully I got a feeling we're gonna have somebody from Baton Rouge too. So just line them up and then I'll take the picture. But yeah, so we're ready for y'all.
Flowers and one for the lead.
Cash and trophies. Come down here and get it.
And then we got
and if you in Houston, just come to the studio to get it.
Then we have the Sunday trophy on its way. And it's gonna be something nice. Something you don't want to miss. Trust me.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go right there. Which one would you be holding up? Oh, man.
Yeah, you gotta put them together.
Which one would you be holding up? Absolutely. First, second, or third.
Yep. I'm excited about the event, man. Because I mean, we continue to get ticket sales. Thank you for everybody who have already bought your ticket. We plan on making it a really nice event. Come in your flashy stuff. Remember, this is your time to be Michael Jackson, Prince, whoever the hell you want to be. Come in there dressed like a superstar. Or you be your own visionary superstar.
Right.
You don't have to be like you being like somebody else. You being yourself, but yourself is the superstar side.
Right, absolutely.
Be like when the people come to the thing and they be on the red carpet, because we don't have a red carpet out there. And then, you know, you see what they have on. They have on their red carpet outfits on TV. They be having some, I'm gonna start putting some different pictures out of there, like what the people have when they that kind of show that they go to where they.
Grace come in? Did she come in already?
I don't see her.
Not yet. Okay, Grace. If you're on, I sent you an invite to your text. And good morning to everybody who's joining the show this morning. Thank you for coming up. Please share the live. Please share the live. Thank you. So let's go to our morning spiel. July 31st through August 2nd, we're going to have our use some prelims coming. If you haven't got your ticket, go ahead and get them now. Our DJ lineup is going to be Stevie Ray, DJ Ebony D, DJ Lady Love, DJ Jack.
Did you leave out somebody? And yourself? You put the
Myself.
You was the fifth one on there.
You know, you may have another special DJ coming in the talk. So it's going to be one of those.
And the party's gonna go because these places they open to 2 a.m. So the DJs, we're gonna have them play to y'all.
What's open to 2 a.m.?
So what I'm saying is these places our studio is. I'm saying we can go into and as they thin out, then the party. That's when the party.
Well, Legacy they open at 1 or 12.
No, they don't.
What
They
time
can't
is it?
open till 2 in the morning. It's a club.
Oh, are they?
They can be, yeah.
Well,
I mean, it just depends on how the crowd is, you know.
right.
And it depends on if you want to pay your DJ for longer. That's what they have to do with. And if you want to pay the extra fees. All I'm saying is, you know, they have time to party, but still get there early.
There will be time to party. Trust me, enough time to party.
That'd be only the swing out people who be like on Sunday who be showing up late. Steppers used to be on time for everything.
Okay,
They had that conversation the other day, talking about so Grace ain't here. Let me text her.
Right.
Talking about, you know, they don't like the all style parties when steppers think they coming to a steppers party, but it end up being a you know, all styles. And I'm like, I went to some steppers party, specifically that one in California. I'm just saying.
All right. Good morning. Now we have our beautiful and talented.
Hey Grace, good morning.
Good morning.
Stephen Sensation.
Sensation.
All of that. Welcome to the show, Grace. Odie. How are you doing?
He hyped this morning, huh?
He hyped. He hyped for real. You know, I gotta get my glasses on so I can see y'all. You know, these eyes ain't what they used to be.
Look, you see these? You know I can't see.
You know, I see you. I see you now.
People trying to show me a picture they took. I'm like, I can't see that in the club.
Can't see that.
Not at all. Like I'll just see it when you put it on the when it get on the internet or whatever. I'll see.
I was making sure y'all didn't forget me this morning. I said, y'all, these people that be up all early, like y'all been up all day or something.
Oh,
hey,
Lord have mercy.
If we go to sleep at 3 a.m., she didn't be up at 7 a.m.
I didn't go to sleep till 2 in the morning.
You the one got up.
Shoot. I'm at 2 in the morning. And I'm like, why am I still up fighting my own sleep? That don't make any sense.
Yeah, no, I don't get them up. I just get up myself.
Right, that part.
Get up when I get up, but I get up myself every morning early because I need to exercise because I'm getting
because I'm in the gym though, but I'm out of the gym by now.
I've been getting
y'all in my gym life. Time.
Oh yeah, I've been gaining weight, but I need to be in the gym. That's what we need to be at.
Right.
And people say, "Dang, what you doing?" I'm like, "Shoot, if you only knew, I'm in the gym. My coach be killing me."
I need to be in there. I need to lose about 8 pounds ASAP. Because you know, them weight is bad for you, man. High blood pressure. Be diabetic. I mean, some people can be big and not be diabetic, but I know my family. If you have weight over, you're gonna be, you know.
All right. So for the people that don't know Grace, which most of the people do, But for if you don't know who Grace is, tell us about yourself, Grace.
Hey, hey, hey. So I'm Grace Holden. I'm absolutely just in love with life and I love people. And so let's just start with that part, right? So I
Yeah,
think a lot of times we so inward, right? Just all about us. But the truth of the
yeah.
matter is I wouldn't be a Grace, and then the name is so befitting, which I didn't know until I was like 40. If I wasn't, if I really it took me that long, but I mean I knew the definition, but not
Uh-huh.
the real meaning. But for
You
me,
hadn't
I
connected yourself.
no hadn't put me in,
Yeah,
with all the graceful things God had already done, I still hadn't connected it like that, like that. But for me, my daily life is surrounded around God and people, just making sure that I'm loving on people, serving people, being there for people, and this is exactly what we're gonna be doing for the
yeah.
Houston prelims, right? We're just gonna be loving on each and every one of y'all. But that's just me. I'm part of Stepping Collective and beautiful family. I'm a caregiver for my mama
Yeah, I know,
and
and that's a blessing
friends to
to
these
do
two
that.
right here. These two right
Yeah, yeah,
here.
I know, huh?
Like
Look, that's a
we like
blessing.
real friends. We're not like kind of friends.
I know, huh? It's a blessing that you can take care of your mama. I'm just saying that's a
It
blessing.
is
That's
a
a
blessing, but
wonderful
I
blessing.
hear that all the time, and it is, and I don't want nobody feeling no sort of way because everybody's like, "Man, I wish my mama was still here," and that is so true, because my grandmother passed delivering my mother,
Uh-huh.
so and she made a choice. It wasn't like she did it because it was one or the other, and so I knew that meant I was supposed to be here as well. But it ain't easy though. I'll tell you that it's
I
not
know it ain't
easy.
easy. I took care of
It
my
I
mama
took
for
care
like
of
two
mine.
months and I almost died.
mhm
No, I'm just playing.
and it
I took care of my mother for 10
it gets
years.
harder and harder as her Alzheimer's increases and
Yeah, it's very
she
difficult.
shrivels up in the chair and to watch it it's for a spicy spunky lady it's nobody but God that gets me through this.
Yeah, but the thing is, you there with her. You know, the best thing
And
anybody can do for you is be there with you in your
that's
trying
so true.
time. You
That
know,
is so
that's the
true.
best thing anybody could do. Just be present with
Mm,
you.
whew, who you
You know what I'm
telling?
saying? My
They
mom
were,
already passed, and I wasn't as upset about my mama because I felt like she lived her life the
oh,
way
my
she
mom
wanted to
look
live her life until she could no more.
until she couldn't and she's young but she had a whole kind of life and these certain conversations are hard, hospice conversations when they over
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
beating me down talking about what you're gonna do and and my sister's in Germany, so it's a tough situation. And then missing dance, like last second Saturday was the second Friday, everybody's like, where you at, it's your birthday, and literally I could not leave. I did not have
Right.
anybody, and so those are sacrifices.
Yeah, and you got to do it. You got to sacrifice for your real family too. I mean, because that is your real family. I'm just saying, we're your real family, but
But that's
that's your
mama.
real family.
Right,
But
that's the real,
that's
real.
your
That's
mama.
the
Yeah,
real,
you
real.
can't. Yeah, you
That's
can't get
the
that back. You know,
that's the real,
like
real. You can't get that back. No.
we went to Virginia with my sister Grace. We had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff to do because we're promoting,
Mm-hmm.
but we
Mm-hmm.
went anyway. We went down there just to help to make sure the event went good. They
I'm
didn't need no help to be hands.
I'm waiting
We
for my
flew there to
buddy
be hands.
pass.
Ah,
Brother. I'm waiting for my buddy pass because y'all be in too many places. I don't get to go nowhere. So I want my buddy pass. So I'm
Oh
just saying.
man.
we do too much though, girl. We every time we say we ain't gonna go nowhere, we end up
How
I was
y'all
supposed
get stuck in
I was supposed to be
Chicago?
in I was supposed to be in San Antonio
because we didn't have because the flights
today,
was all
but
full
I was supposed
Saturday night,
but
Sunday night.
I've been so busy. We've been so on the gone, and I had to take a break, give it a break, give it a rest.
Oh, you was supposed to go to class.
Yeah,
We've
but
been
Mm-hmm.
promoting this event like crazy, man. We've
I
been promoting.
know.
We've
Shoot,
been
I
getting
feel like
tickets sold.
yesterday I sold tickets yesterday because yesterday people were on Step and Collect talking about how can we get our tickets and they were on the page that had the ticket info. I was just cracking up. But anyway, so
That's why I told you that. Regardless, we're gonna make sure you right.
it's
You know what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
good.
Because
It's
we
all
know how
gonna
it's
be
kind of.
good.
It could be kind
Hmm.
of difficult. People like they want to make sure they get their money to the right person. They want to make sure
Well,
that
yeah, and it did happen. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they want to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
like
Me and
that.
Lala had that
uh,
conversation. I said, "Oh," she's like,
right.
"Well, I didn't understand it." I was like, "It's all good, girl." She's like,
That's
"But
why
I
I said
get it.
you're going to be satisfied regardless. I personally will make
It's all
sure.
gonna be good."
Right. I'm
Hmm.
just saying. You gotta deal with the right people. Because one thing I
Hmm.
notice about people is that all the people with a bad reputation, they got it
Hmm.
for a reason. They really are kind of
That part.
they really are. Yeah, they not. Yeah, they do sneaky stuff to people. But
right, right.
you have to have a sense of discernment. And when I deal with you, I already know you good
Yeah.
people. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, you got to discern people and just like, because you really know the right people and you know the wrong
You
people.
really do.
But
You
sometimes
really
you just
do.
choose to deal with these people because maybe you want to be accepted or whatever, but you know when they ain't right. And when they not
That's so
right, they're
true.
going to show their true colors too. They really
Right.
That's
are.
so
Every
true.
time. Every
They
time.
are.
Because
They're
some
gonna
of them
show their
showed
true.
us their true colors and we don't get mad. It's
That's so
just
true.
like you felt the true colors anyway. Like
Right.
you can feel when people are not
Genuine.
like when they just
Or-
not good people.
Yeah.
They just gonna get a chance to get over
Mhm.
you. If they get a chance to get over on you, they're gonna get it, they're gonna
Yeah.
use it. You
Right.
can
And they
tell
and
that though.
and sometimes it's, I mean, that's all part of human nature too, right? You
Yeah,
guys, is like you got to take the good with the bad, but we have those choices of deciding who we gonna fool around with, or
yeah,
spend time with, and which company we're gonna be in, and that's and I think y'all know I'm just not good anyways with that. It seems like when I'm out, oh, Grace is like very communicative, which I am, but
yeah,
as much as I'm an extrovert, I am totally, my strength comes from being around people, and that's exactly what an extrovert means. I
yeah,
think people don't understand what that really means. So when I'm around people, I get a lot of strength. I did my TED talk on that. Everybody around me is an introvert, so they
yeah.
get their strength from being by themselves and silent. But even though I get my strength that way, I'm by myself outside of my mother or hanging out with dance in church. I'm literally, or family, right? But I'm literally by myself. I had to learn how not to sleep with the computer and the laptop in my bed.
No,
Like,
really? That sounds like
You
Herman.
ain't lying. You ain't.
That
How
sounds like
do you
Herman.
do it? How do you do it?
Herman likes to
How
stay
do you sleep
distracted
without the laptop in your
at
bed?
all
Can you tell
times.
me?
I don't like that.
How do you sleep
y'all married
without the
folks, if
laptop?
y'all
Listen,
got laptops in your bed, I'm coming to beat y'all.
That's
But,
Herman, not
over
me.
here, I ain't got nobody next to me. So it's a laptop and an iPad, and that's horrible because,
oh,
we
Lord.
get used to being by that don't work like that.
But the couples do.
I'm
I
beating
mean, you
y'all.
got work to do, and people, a lot of people might work from home, and I
Yeah,
have no
yeah, I do.
still.
I do too.
I have no sleep still at night, so
That ain't
sometimes
no excuse.
I
The
got one
laptop's in the
hand
bed
on my wife
because I
he be
choose it.
busy,
and
girl,
one
so I
hand on
can
my
do it.
computer.
He be doing
And
it
she's
too,
like,
so
"Why
I
you
can
gotta
do
get
it.
out the bed?" She's
And
like,
then we be promoting. So when you promoting, you ain't never off. I promise you. When you promoting like we do, you are
Like y'all,
not
listen.
off.
I remember when y'all
Ever.
first started promotion. I said
Oh
these
my God.
new married people starting promotion. I'm just gonna
Oh,
love on them because I don't know what they thinking over here.
for real. Girl, you do not. I'm like, what are you thinking? And then for me, I'm the type of person that I mean, if I do something, it got to be right. Seriously,
"Hell
I
yeah,
don't want
really?"
if I say I'm
Well,
gonna do
I'm a queen of excellence, so that's why I'm always on here. And I'm like, okay, we got to do this, we got to change this. I know I'm a queen of clean excellence, I should say, because I just believe that sometimes being right is good because you guys are from your heart, right? Too,
it, right,
you guys have good intentions, and you guys really genuinely are in this for the people.
yeah,
And
it
one of
ain't
the
making
things
no
I know
money
about you,
at
Shonette
all.
Butterfly, I'm gonna call you Butterfly. I'm gonna call you what people call you, Butterfly. I call you
There you go, there you go.
Shonette. But one thing I know about you is even before your husband came along, one of the things you loved to do was, I remember. Do you remember this? Can we say this on live?
Yeah,
Do
you
you
can.
remember when you first started? When you first showed up on this thing, I will never forget this because it was a spot that we all used to go to
The duck
somewhere.
off.
Yeah, that. How
We
you know
used
I
to
was
all go
saying
to the
that?
duck off.
Remember, but I remember when Shonette first, she would be the only one out there. Well, besides maybe me, because I like to be by myself out there in the corner. But she would be the only one out there dancing, and I won't forget. I will never forget the people's faces, their looks, how they were like, "What's she
Oh
doing?"
yeah,
I will never forget that. Whether
you and
you
me.
paid attention or not, I was watching like that. Showed me who people were then, and those were the very people I stayed away from. Um,
Yeah,
because I was watching them. This is before, way before you, Herman. And she would be, I remember the one she was in Ted's class, and I'm just looking like, and look at how much skill she has, how much love and energy she has, and look at now promoting. When the
yeah.
very one everybody used to tease, she'd get in every competition, all of that. And
Didn't care and
the
still don't
very
care.
one, the
Guess I
very
keep doing
one,
what
and
I
here
want
you
to do.
are now in a
Right,
prelim for the world's largest hosting. Like
right.
that's a go. Those are
And
that's
people be trying to
favors.
call me to tell me stuff like, they try to slightly tell me what this person don't like you and this person don't like you.
We
I
don't
don't care.
care. We
I do
don't
not
care.
care.
I know. I
Man,
know they don't like me. I know
I'll
people don't like
I'll put
me, and
out,
I don't.
Yeah.
I'll put out
Hold
on
on.
my
I
I put out,
don't care.
I sent an email out. Well, you go back
Mhm.
maybe to last year. I said I'm hiring haters, and I put one person is the president of my hater list. Of the hater group. So
Yeah.
That's
Don't
like that
nobody
post
care
you put
about
out,
you.
Herman. You put the
But
post that said, "If I'm supposed to something," you said something about if we're not supposed to be crazy, then why do people get to be stupid or act stupid or something? I laughed so
uh,
hard at that
don't
post.
my
laugh.
thing is, you have to
It was
notice,
so funny.
like, now that, especially now that I'm, not in my kind of hectic situation and I'm in a more, solid marriage and stuff like that, my spirit
Hmm.
is just happy. So the
It
thing
is.
is, I just notice
It
people who
is.
love me. I don't even pay
It
attention
is.
to people
To the
who
hate.
are,
Yeah,
I don't
because the
pay
haters.
attention to stuff like that. You know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying?
I understand that there's a lot of people that don't like me. I honestly don't really know why,
There's
to
a
be
lot of people that
honest.
love
But
you too. You know what I'm
and
saying?
there's a
But
lot of
look,
people that, but I don't know why there's the haters. And it's like, especially in the dance community, this is dance, y'all.
girl, because they
And
they
we are
want you to be
human,
like
and we are
somebody else to them, I
humans,
guess.
and we're humans, and we got to understand people. We come with a set of, we have a brain, we have emotions, we have blood flowing through our body. We're not animals, and like the way that people treat humans sometimes, just I don't understand it. I
And
really
when they do
don't.
something to me, I'm coming to check
Which
them for real. Not in the bad, not in a, I'm gonna text them, and not in a cursing out way, but I am gonna come tell them. Yeah, I
right, right,
really
because
am.
I don't
Like it is
curse or
what
none of
they
that
is.
stuff. So
Yeah,
so
I'm not
for
gonna curse
me,
them out and do all that and be mad at them for life. I just let them know that I seen it. That's all. I
and
seen what
don't
you
come
did.
on the dancing scene, and then you do something
I still
wrong, or
talk to
you
them.
you don't do the right protocol, or you don't do the right thing, and I had to learn a lot, so it's
Yeah,
okay. But you learn it and you keep moving and you love on people and hope
yeah. And
that
look, I still
you
talk
just
to
got to
them.
do your part.
I
Hmm?
still talk to them. I just let them know that I seen it. If they did something to me, I seen it. And
Right.
whatever, you could say you didn't do it, but you did it. But whatever.
Yeah.
I seen it. I still speak to them because I'm not going to have the animosity in my heart to
Right.
be carrying around to where I'm not enjoying my life. I'm going to enjoy
Right,
my
that's
life,
true.
but
Because the
I am
average
going to let them
person would
know,
have been ran out of this situation. They would run
girl,
out,
for real.
run. We're
That's what
dancing, y'all. We're dancing. This is fun. This is what we
I had
love to
some
Yeah,
do.
it
I
is.
had some of my family come on, and they were like, "I don't get it, cuz you're beefing over who can spin the best."
Die,
I'm
because
like,
Herman
bro,
will be for
I'm like,
people.
bro, I ain't beefing over that. I'm like, I'm not.
My brother, I'm gonna have to lay hands on
Spin the
him.
best. What's
Yeah,
going on, bro? We got real nice swing there, bro.
for real. For real. What did you
And I'd be
talk
like,
about?
brother, man, I'm like,
I didn't like her footwork. You mad at her because they like your foot. People be arguing about the craziest things. I heard somebody talking about the men towels recently, and now they got so big. I'm like, damn, what y'all be caring about some crazy stuff, man?
Some crazy
Like I
stuff.
said, I put on there. I said, why don't us ladies? Well, they say the towels, okay, because the towels get wet, the little ones get too wet or something. I said, well, why don't us ladies bring them some nice fresh towels, and then
What?
yeah, I'm just saying, crazy. The people be talking about all
Oh my
kinds of stuff.
gosh,
Bro.
that's
They be
hilarious.
complaining about so much stuff. Y'all, is something wrong with y'all, man.
That is hilarious. My clothes. This is what happens when you go to the gym and then you got all these shirts and stuff on. Listen, y'all, I want, when we get a chance, I want to talk about, I don't know if this is gonna be good, but I want to talk about, because you know what? One thing about Butterfly, she always gonna compete. It don't matter what, she always gonna compete. And she goes gives all these encouraging words. Listen, y'all, she got all these encouraging words as why you should compete. So I'm gonna tell y'all all right now, she's gonna get on you for competing because you need to compete. But me and her had a conversation. I told her I'm horrible at competing. I truly am. Like when people see me dance, they think, "Oh, okay, she could dance, right? Great, whatever, because I love it and I have fun." But when I compete, then they say she can't dance, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm in my head too much. I can't do it. I don't know how she do it. I don't know how she do it, but she get out there. She don't be in her head. None of that stuff. I be in my head, and so then it looks so poor, and then it gives you this bad reputation. Especially when you don't place, you don't this, you don't that. So not that I just want to be a social dancer, because it's not like I haven't competed and we haven't placed, right? And
Mhm.
depending on what level competitions you're in and things like that. But that's not it. For whatever reason, I don't compete because I'm in my head. But I want to encourage all y'all who love to compete.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get my little alarm off.
Oh, okay.
You don't, sorry, I had to get my alarm off. Don't not compete because you're worried about the people. If you love to compete, compete. If you know
Yeah.
that's your thing, compete. For me, and I was telling her this, I said, I ain't even gonna come out until I'm like 10 times better dancer, but I don't know if that's gonna matter because I'm not just a social dancer, but I believe in my social space is where I thrive.
Uh-huh.
Because my dance don't look any. I looked at the recording of the last time I competed and it was horrible. But I look at myself,
Because you're moving. You're used to
yes,
dancing in a lane, and when it
hmm
comes down to the contest, you're moving. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Not everybody know how to be moving. You got to
Or I'll
practice.
do something stupid out of nowhere. I'll do a footwork that I ain't never done before in competition.
Why you even look at it and worry about it? I don't even know. A lot of
I,
times I
I
don't look
don't
at the
look at
video
it, but this
afterward.
particular time I went back and looked at it because I was like, what happened? And I
Oh,
went back and I looked at it and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Or Drew would say something like, I see what we got to work on. But it's so funny. That very thing we got to work on is the very thing we done worked on and I already know. But I don't do it in competition. So
right.
I
But
want to
that's how Snoop
encourage
did us.
everybody. Hmm?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go
I was
ahead.
I want to encourage everybody. You all get out here and compete. Y'all just get out here
Yeah,
and compete. You do your thing. I don't do grab bag well. I don't do none of that stuff well. I mean, if
that
I'm
baby.
doing it, it's just because Butterfly asking me to do it. Because I ain't doing it because I want to do it, but I'm doing it because I'm asked to. Because
You
I
are
ain't.
with some
Mm-mm.
extra
So just the
correction.
whole world, go back, watch this video. Whole world, when you see Grace and she compete, you just know it's what's going on in my head. That's what's going on in my head. It's a hot mess.
I don't even be nervous no more at all.
And it's not
I don't.
nervousness. It's really not
Yeah.
nervousness.
What is it?
It's I'm an overthinker.
Or you be
Yeah.
thinking? How can you think when you're dancing and that spotlight is on you for 3 minutes? How can you think?
I overthink ahead of time. Overthink before you get
Yeah,
there.
that's what I do
Q,
sometimes too.
Q, Q. Yeah, Q was like, "Oh, just do it, just do it, just do it." And I literally was the last person to do it at the last minute. And then when I was done, I was like, "See, I wasn't supposed to do it because I overthink."
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Now,
But
will.
I'm
See,
glad I did it.
now, early on in this conversation, Grace, you said
I
you
do
got
it for the fame, but go
now
ahead.
early on you said you got
We
a church.
know. We know.
Give a plug for
Well,
your church.
what'd you say, brother? I can't hear you.
Early on, you said that you got a church, and I just wanted to give a plug for your church. It's an amazing church. Y'all have some good services out there. Would you like to put a plug in for your church?
No,
No. Okay.
What would you like to put the plug in for?
not
Anything?
that
You
because
got
I
a book?
moved
Don't you
along.
got a
I've
book?
moved along. I've moved along.
Oh, don't you
We
got a
ain't
book or
talked because
something? I
y'all been
thought I
out
seen.
promoting and stuff, so we ain't had a chance to talk.
Okay, I
Okay.
thought I seen you doing some kind of business or something though, some kind of book or something that you had going on, or
Well,
some
I
kind of.
mean, right now I am working with churches and I do all day, every day. I do church growth training and things like that with pastors all over the world, literally all over the United States, all over the nation. But I am in the middle of something that's coming out. And there's this space between why we don't complete a task and why we do. And
Mhm.
I'm working in the psychology of that space
Okay.
on how we need to activate. Because how many people will start something and then they'll stop? But I was thinking about this 3 years ago. I started this really big push on my Instagram. So I have
Uh-huh.
10,000 followers. I have a friend of mine who was not friend, a co-person in the field who was
Uh-huh.
also doing theirs at the same time. We were all talking about it, like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Somehow I soared to 10,000 and she was slow and steady. She couldn't figure out what was going on. I said, you just got to keep going. So why are we 3 years later? She's like at 32,000 legit people following her and revenue generating. So I had to sit down and stop and think, what is the gap between starting and completing? What
Yeah.
is the gap in the middle there? And it's an activation gap, right? So I'm working on personalities. I got a whole little, you know, assessment that I'm
Mm.
building because it takes a long time to build an assessment. Yeah, oh Lord, I didn't know it was this much work. But I'm an
Yeah.
assessment that are entrepreneurs and those who want to excel in an area that they love. Why do they start and not finish? Why are there people on LinkedIn who post every single day and never stop? And then there's people that may start, like I have, do very well, see the revenue, and then stop. Like, what is that in between that I want to and I don't do it? And
Right.
so the psychology of that. So I'm not going to give it away because
So
we've
they
been
went and
working
started
on it.
on
And it,
something else. And my,
mhm.
because they
Yeah.
went and started on something else. They didn't stay
That
on
they
it.
didn't finish, that we don't finish.
Right, doing 2
Mhm.
and 3 things at a time when you
That
only
we
need to
don't
do one
finish.
thing
Mhm.
successfully. You know, you
Right.
don't need to do
Mhm.
5 things, you know?
It's a
That's me. I'm
psychology
guilty. I'm
behind it.
guilty.
That's Herman every day. He starts
I
stuff,
am guilty
and
of that.
I
I'm
just
guilty.
be like,
Even my chat, even my AI programs that I use, they're like, you need to do one thing. Slow down. You need, and then I hear my wife tell me,
man, I said, you could be successful at any one of these things if you stay on one thing and don't
and,
get off.
and after
You know what I'm saying? He bad at that.
That's true. It's like my books. Y'all see my library? I have probably, and this isn't even close to my library. Like, I should show you, it's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I got books, and like, I have one of the most extensive libraries, and this is like a fraction, a corner of it. And I done started pretty much every book up there. I done finished maybe about 40% of it. It's
Yeah.
one of, it's crazy. I love to read.
I have what I do a lot of times, like I got this is Devin's little booklet thing for this program. But what I do a lot of times is I'll keep something by me to write
Mhm.
on, and so that I know what I need to do and I won't go do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll keep like a little writing pad to keep myself
Mhm.
focused on exactly just what I need to be doing. And so that when my
Mhm.
brain go to telling me to do something else, like I wrote over here, order Kroger, drop right that I was watching this video and I said drop right hand on 2. Y'all doing this dance video. But all I'm saying, I'll keep something to write on so that I will not go to doing something else. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's the
Yeah,
only way I survive. Right.
right. Because I used to
That's
do
my
that too a lot.
only way.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. Like, because I did hair, I did real estate. And I was very successful at real estate before I came to Houston. And I was very successful
Right.
at hair. Then I did counseling, and that was just too much. And then I just realized, you know what? I finally stopped doing hair. It was not easy, but I've been stopped
Mhm.
doing. Well, I stopped doing real estate. But anyway, I'm
Mm.
still trying to pick that back up. But I know that I can just stay in this one realm. What I do, counseling, and maybe add some case management and some stuff, and be
And then you'll be
successful.
fine.
I don't need to be flowing way out. I think that, and then learning to collaboration, like learning to collaborate. That's why I said I don't get stuck on people liking or not liking me. I
Right.
just look at people like, how can I work with this person? I cannot work with this person on this kind of level because I'm reading their spirit. I'm just saying, read people's spirit.
Mhm.
But that don't mean I can't work with them. How can I
Mhm.
utilize people in order to drive success? Because that's really where it is. How do you utilize people? First of all, you got to be focused. Just like you said, you got to be focused.
Mhm.
You can't be all
Mhm.
over the place because people are
Mhm.
not going to trust you if you're not fully
Well,
invested.
that's the whole part of what I'm talking about. So my
Yeah.
podcast, well, I see I just gave it away, but I'm doing
Oh,
a podcast. So my podcast talks about how a lot of programs will teach you what to do, right? But one of the things that I do is I work with people to discover or to strategize what's stopping them from doing what you
right,
already
right.
know to
Take
do.
motivation.
So then we remove that blocker one layer at a time until action becomes your new normal. Because there's a
Yep.
lot of very good, talented entrepreneurs, high executive level business people who honestly maybe don't have fear. Everybody's saying, oh, maybe they got fear, or they have perfectionism, analysis paralysis, which could be me, comparison, overwhelm. They have decision fatigue. These are all things I've been studying over these last 6 months of this year to say, okay, I have a whole Thrive Again program. There's people in the
That's what I
dance
was talking about. I
community.
knew you had something like that.
Yeah,
Thrive
I
Again.
have a whole, and people in the dance community, they joined it, everything.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But then we get going, they made it through all their time, they went through their workbook, and then it's like, okay, that's done. But there is a missing piece that we have to figure out with people that becomes their real secret sauce. And
Yeah.
so,
But study
that's what I've been
motivational
working
interviewing
on.
because that's what I kind of follow Dr. Glasser, motivational
Hmm.
interviewing. You know motivational interviewing.
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
utilize motivational interviewing for that, for people when they're dealing with that kind of issue. I'll utilize
Hmm.
motivational interviewing. You know what I'm saying? Your level of motivation, where is it coming from? You know what I'm saying? And it can't be coming from just you. Even the TD
Right,
Jakes just talked about that. It has to
right,
be.
right,
I mean,
right,
if you asking God for something for you, you're too little. I'm just saying. You
right, right,
ask
right.
God for something for a whole, not a whole of people, not everyone. Don't be like Herman. Herman will say all of Texas. No, just your little community.
Okay.
Not all of Texas, not all of the
Like
United
all of
States.
Texas.
Yeah, just like your small community.
Hey,
But how can we do something for?
I'll talk about it.
Listen, Herman.
I like to be
You gotta narrow.
all of the all
You gotta
of
narrow.
everybody. So this is for nation. When I pray, I don't just pray for my community. I pray for
Right.
all of the United States. I pray for everybody
that's fine.
because there's so many of us that need the help. You know, it's so many of us in the nation that need the help.
Right.
So we do have people that pray locally, just like we have people that run for office locally. They don't want to be national, but we do have people that run nationally because they want to be national.
I wasn't talking about prayer, but anyway, I was talking
Right,
about
right. But just back
narrowing
to the
down.
whole idea of it's a mindset, right? Because here's the
Right.
thing. This one of my podcasts talks about people don't have money because they haven't been making money because they haven't shown up. Sometimes it's what we just got done saying. It's so here's what it is. You don't really need thousands of dollars to begin activating. It's oh, I got to get this, I got to get that. You know,
Right.
you can go into a city with $5 and turn into a millionaire if you activate.
Right, and people
So
do.
you need one decision, one phone call, one proposal. You need one post. You need one conversation. Then we just say stick to something. You need
Yeah.
one application, one
Narrow.
habit. You need that, and then stick to it. And so, like back to the example. So we started the thing together, but my IG has 10,000. She has 32,000, but she's generating money, not a little bit of money, y'all.
A lot.
Not even a little tiny bit of money. Like we should do a challenge if we could stick to our social media growth. This lady is making probably, she said, about $20,000 a month now off of her Instagram. We started at the same time.
Yeah.
Made me go, what? It made me say, it's time to
Stay
look at this.
narrow. Because
Mhm.
broadening yourself out and overdoing it
Mhm.
with yourself is one piece that makes it really difficult to do that because you thinking so big that you like even with the dissertation. The dissertation, the thing they keep telling you every time you come back to the professor, they narrow it down.
Narrow it
Every time
down.
you come back, they say narrow it down. Every time you come back, they say narrow it down.
I changed my whole dissertation over narrowing it down.
You
I was
gotta
like,
narrow things down.
I should have narrowed it down, but I changed the dissertation because I wanted to talk about suburban life. What happens to our African American people when we move out to the suburbs? I wanted to do that. I wanted to do a dissertation, like everything.
Yeah,
it was 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and then when I finally picked one, narrowed down. Then when I narrowed it down, it's like I don't want to do that one.
but you got to be able to
Got
do
to
it.
stick
Like,
to something. You got to activate one thing.
and stick to something, and let it
Yeah.
be about more than you.
Yep,
You know
more
what I'm
than
saying?
you.
And then if you
And-
do that, and it's for the community, you're going to make the money. You're going to make the money, and it's going to be successful. But if you all over the place, it's not.
Well,
you're not
one of
gonna
my
be
most
successful.
popular, most popular offerings, honestly, you guys will trip you out if I told you what it was. I have an accountability program. It's
Uh-huh.
$2,500 for the year. You get to have me 45 minutes out of each week. That's 15 minutes for 3 days, right? And then you have to have your homework done. You have to have, the things that we've worked on done before you come to me. So people pay the $2,500 up front, right? And it's
Yeah.
a year-long program to be able to have access to me. Because if you want to be with me for like 90 minutes, it might be $799 for one of my plans. So you only have to pay $2,500 for me to walk you through and to hold you accountable to what you got to do. And they paid up front. How many people do you think make it through the whole year?
Not many, because I wrote a book about that. I wrote a book
None.
called a CEU course for relationships and marriages. And I told people, I said, if your boss, if the white man tell you to read, to do this certification course, you better have it by tomorrow. You can't go to work. You will stay up all night and do it. But I wrote one book for your relationship. And because you don't stay, that's not, your motivation is not there.
It's
you won't
not.
read one book and you won't follow the instruction. You won't follow
Won't do it.
You won't do it because that's not where your motivation is. So it's just
But you
where
pay
people's motivation is.
$2,500 for something that would motivate me all day long. If I'm gonna pay $2,500,
We pay that
but
for the gym, not $2,500, but we pay for the gym, and just like
and
so
don't
many
show
thousand
up.
other
That's
people don't
true.
go.
That's
Right.
actually
It's
one
the
of my
same thing.
podcasts. Actually, it's funny you talking about the gym, but
Yeah.
because it's the same mindset. Because I've done the psychology of it. It's the same mindset. But the whole thing is, if you're paying $2,500 for an accountability program, you have access to a person like me who does this for a living and has been doing it for years. And I sold you accountability. What they really bought was momentum, but they didn't keep the
They
momentum.
bought momentum, right?
That's what they really
In the
bought.
moment, they planned on doing it, but they didn't do it.
Right.
Right, that's what I was saying, because hardly know people. There's a certificate in the back of that book. Some people did get the certificate, but
Mhm.
it was 7 sessions. The book was 7 counseling sessions, right? And most people didn't finish to the end. They didn't get to the end. They didn't get to the end to get their certification certificate. They didn't care that they didn't their motivation, that was not their level of motivation. They were supposed to be doing like we would do 1 skill a week. And at the end, it was you have 7 skills and you get a certificate to completion. And most people wouldn't complete it.
Wow. Wow. That's the very reason why I changed my accountability program, because most of them don't complete it because I'm holding you accountable, but that's not it. It's an activation. Will rebuild your ability to trust yourself instead of holding you accountable, right?
Right,
So
right.
instead, I'm
People
not
gotta
going to
hold themselves
babysit
accountable.
you. I'm not going to babysit you, but there's going to be some transformation. So I had to really think about what was it, why that didn't work, and why there's things I start and don't complete. So I learned that lesson, right? I can go now tell people and show people exactly what it is. So that's what's new on my horizon for the
Okay, but to me,
year.
start with the first piece because it's a mindset too. Is I
The
was
mindset,
supposed
that's
to
my
complete
whole
it. And
psychology is
here go the mindset. I was
it's
supposed to complete that because if we walk in like guilt and grief, the grief of woulda, coulda, shoulda, we're not. That already took half of your energy. So just look at it and say, you know what? Those things I was not supposed to compete.
what's it supposed to do?
But what am
Because
I supposed to do? What's my next best
what's the
move?
one
That's
thing you're
it.
really supposed to do, and how do you trust yourself enough to do it?
What's my next best move?
Right.
That's it. Put all
Yeah,
your energy. That guy
to
told me
that.
he said in the
And
best.
trust yourself, because people
Yeah, he said
start
put the
stuff
energy
on
into
it
your fingertips.
and
I
they
mean, to
don't
my
they don't
fingertips.
a lot of people start stuff and don't really believe they can do it. They really don't believe they can. They
What's
think
my
they
next best move? Is your only energy. Is what I'll put all
that's
your
it.
energy. What is my next best? What is my next very best move?
And that
That's
sounds
it.
easy for you, but there's a lot of people who
I
don't
know
know
they
what
easy for
that
people,
is. They
but
don't know
that
what that
guilt and
is.
grief ain't gonna help you. Like woulda, coulda, shoulda is gone.
All right,
Or
let's
like you
let's
just
get a
said about the
commercial break
gym,
real
it's the
quick.
psychology of I've started the gym, but I'm probably not going to finish this either.
I don't even
You
worry
don't say
about
that up
that. Let me
front.
just start today and go. Let me
All
go
right,
right now to
let's
the
give a
gym. That's
commercial.
it.
Let's give a commercial break real fast.
What you
That's
saying,
it.
brother? Hmm.
He
All
want
right,
to do a commercial. Hold
commercial
on.
break.
Go ahead. We done
Commercial
got
break.
into all
Now
that stuff.
we have these brilliant minds, these brilliant ladies here.
He always have around us, and we do this too. We do this.
I promise, when she gets some people on, she won't stop talking, and either with the other person. So, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
But he do it too. He do it too.
Okay, we're gonna get your commercial, sir.
Great opportunity to learn, everybody. Great opportunity to learn. And so, again, if you haven't got your tickets to the Houston prelims, go ahead and get them. Houston prelims is from July 31st through August 2nd. It's 5 parties. Friday, it's going to be a walking class by Chuck James. Then we're going to
The Chuck James
the
experience.
The Chuck James experience from the Chocolate Factory. It's going to be a meet and greet party. Then we go over to workshops that next morning. You can get with everybody, ask them about their privates, if they do privates or not. Get with them. Grace Holding, she is an incredible dancer and incredible instructor. I've been to her classes. She helped clean some stuff up with me. Dr. Butterfly, she is as well. I don't know how
The people who can you talk about the people
We're
who are
gonna be
actually
busy.
coming to instruct
Okay,
you?
baby, but I'm just
Okay, look, we don't want to take the focus off of them.
Now it's going to be Chuck James. He's going to be teaching a workshop. It's going to be Snoop King. He's going to be teaching a workshop. Snoop King is a master instructor in Chicago Stepping. We're going to be.
He was beating on Herman. So
Trina
go ahead.
Allure. Hey,
He was about to fight Herman.
Man.
Go ahead.
Man, I know Snoop was about to do that.
all the way up.
Hey, Grace, he was about to fight Herman.
He
In his class.
All the way up. For real. Hey, I can Chicago step. I can.
He's
step.
a different dancer.
I can Chicago step now. After an hour and a half straight with Snoop,
For
he
real.
brings a lot of stuff.
Why
up.
we not acknowledging Snoop? Why we not acknowledging Snoop, brother? Why you keep going past that? What did Snoop do
No,
with you in
Snoop.
class?
Girl,
What-
he's telling Herman, we ain't doing that no more. Don't
That sounds like something I be
Herman
saying.
said,
I'm like, no, you gotta let me finish this 8. You gotta give my 8 back.
no, he was on them.
And then
But really the 7 belongs to me, but but you still gotta let me have that 8.
Okay.
If you want to learn to get down, Trina Allure is a get down person. And then Sunday, then that evening we go into line dance party. Then we go with Step and
You didn't
Collection
miss
party.
Taylor.
Taylor Raymond. She's
Taylor's
also
coming.
there.
We've had Taylor a lot in Step and Collective. We've
And,
hosted her a lot.
then-
She's great.
Then we go into a line dance party with line dance queens. And then we go into Step and Collective party with Step and Collective, which is great.
Brandon and I. Mm-hmm.
Then we go to the evening, into the world's largest prelims. World's largest prelims will last about 45 minutes to 1 hour. It's not going to be longer than that. And that's going to be out of the 5-hour time frame that we're going to be there. It's only 1 hour.
Yeah, so
So,
don't be acting
it's
like
a
I don't
big
like
party.
I don't like
It
coming
is
to
a huge
competitions.
party.
You gonna have
No,
plenty-
Snoop hosted, brother. He hosted that thing at Red, White, and Smooth so fast and quick,
Yeah,
and they
right.
Right.
picked that for, and they were a lot of people. They did good. He's
Yeah,
timely.
it was 8 of us there that did that competition, and it went by real fast, real smooth.
Yeah, it don't take all
And
that.
Snoop
Yeah,
is
he's
just
very
on
timely.
for that,
Mhm.
so it will be really quick. Now,
And he's funny.
are you competing, Grace? No,
Didn't
Yeah.
I see?
Oh, she just said she didn't. Hey, would
she's
you like?
not. Okay, good.
Would you-
that was
okay,
just a
what's
question.
up?
That was
Okay.
just a question.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
want to compete. I mean, I
No,
do
no,
want to
that's
compete.
fine.
I just gotta get out my head.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Okay. Now, what it is Sunday, we're gonna have a championship belt with the cash prize on Sunday as
That's the
well.
grab bag.
With all dance styles, it's a grab bag, so you're gonna get a championship belt, some other prizes, and some cash.
We trying to call this whole a championship weekend. That's what we're trying to establish. You
I
know,
mean, if there's money involved, I might. No, just kidding.
die on the grab bag. There's money
I'm
involved.
just kidding.
and
I'm
we-
just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah,
I
we're
still
gonna try
ain't
to
doing
have more than
it.
just people judging. We're gonna have a few judges at both of the contests. We're gonna have a few judges, not just the people. We might go around. and
I'm
give,
just
like,
gonna judge.
too. Right. Just we would love you to just judge on Saturday. Could you
That's
judge on
it.
Saturday? Could you judge
That's
on
all.
Saturday?
Yeah. Only
Okay.
thing I'm doing is I'm working the day party, and that's it. And I'm
Okay, we're
available.
pushing out the judges. We're gonna put a flyer out with the judges sometime
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Now, let me give me one more thing. Brandon Atkins is an incredible
He sure is.
instructor. I'll put
That's
him
our
in
Step and
top
Collective.
five.
My partner.
He is.
Top 5. He's in the top 5.
He
in
changed
teaching.
my dance recently.
Hey,
I ain't gonna
he's
lie.
Top 5 in teaching.
He changed my
I
dance
went to one of
recently.
his instructor
He the top
classes.
one to me in Houston.
Yeah, he
and
changed
he
my
is-
dance.
He is incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I was
He
kind of
is.
iffy at first. I went to his class.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
he
he's
cried
great.
in my eyes. Thank you, Brandon. If you're out
He's
there
amazing.
or give him the message, Grace.
He done
Absolutely.
changed my dance. Brandon has. Like that class.
He has changed all the Step and Collectives dance. He
one
is
class
incredible.
I had with him. And he done changed my dance. He done
Yeah.
improved my dance in a major way.
All right, now that's that is my oats. Y'all got 5 minutes before I go to the
No, I gotta go. You go ahead and go into prayer. I gotta go because I got my doctor.
We gotta go. You know what, you guys? We gotta figure out how we're gonna get Vendetta down here.
I know we'll
Uh,
do that next.
We'll have to do that together. We'll figure it out. I'm thinking
we'll
bring
do
All
your
right, let's go.
yeah.
Okay, well, I got to go. Let's go into prayer. Thank you, Grace, for joining us. We love you. We'll see you soon. Lord Jesus, give everybody what they need this life today and forevermore. Thank you, God, for being so good to us. I just want to say thank you, Lord. You are the greatest of the greatest, the best of the best, and the most
Thank
high,
you,
and you are
Lord.
the only God. Amen. See
In
y'all
the
out.
name of Jesus, amen.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Maybe you. I need the outro video. I don't know how to do it.
Which video? What video y'all doing now?
You got it.
I don't know how to do it, baby.
Well, take us out. Were there no comments? Y'all didn't even talk about the comments. Let's get off.
Oh, here you go.
We're gonna get off a live, but y'all didn't say nothing about the comments. Were there comments in the comment section?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was.
I don't know.
Shame,
We should have been
shame.
on there too.
Yeah, we should have been on that. Sorry.
Yep, shame. Whoever's on there, we thank you.
Thank
We
y'all.
appreciate you for
We
chiming
love y'all.
in.
Thank you for coming
Hold
on.
on.
and leaving comments.
Be quiet. Grace was talking. Let Grace. Go
I
ahead,
was saying,
Grace.
whoever's out there, we really appreciate you and we thank you for chiming in. We look forward to seeing you at the prelims. You guys, prelims. If you haven't gotten your ticket, be sure you do so. It don't matter who you get it from, just get a ticket and be in the room. Again, thank you for joining us on the live today.
Thank you. Bye.
Spotlight bright on Texas, on the dance on tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step I shine. Every smooth move got perfect timing. July 31st, the city's on.